Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Anybody else dying of what, laziness today, or is that just you? It's you. Hold on just a second. Une gouttelette oculaire. Hello! Hi, Elaine Woods. How are you doing? Hi. Hello, my beautiful Lilith. Hello to Watson. Hello to Gypsy. Hello to my beautiful DM. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. Hello to my beautiful Julie, if she's somewhere around also. Today's been blah. Today's been complicated for me, not blah. Okay, hold on. Let me just go into the list. I am going to start off with the DM, then I'm going to go and see Julie, okay? So DM, whenever you're ready, my sweetie pie, you can definitely post your question. My beautiful Julie, you are going to be on up next. Hello, T-Rex. How are you doing, sweetie? Uh-huh. Internet. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Uh-huh. Okay, you want to know over here. Let's go on and see what we've got. I've got you, sweetie. How are you doing, my beautiful DM? I've got you, my beautiful Anna, sweetie. You are going to be after Julie. After Julie, sweet love. I'm going to say probably in... Julie has a few questions. Probably in about 15, 20 minutes, my love. Do you want to come back in about 15, 20? Or do you want us to leave you a timestamp? Just let us know, okay? You did too, my beautiful Gypsy. All right, Gypsy, you're going to be after Anna, sweetie. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start with our dear friend over here, DM. What do we have and what is popping on through? So, here we go. What do we need to look forward to? Alrighty. So we are with our dear friend DM, and Julie is going to be on up next. Here we go. Okay, getting our Seven of Swords, followed out by our Magician. Followed out by Justice. Alrighty, so I'm actually going to say to you over here, I feel as though work this week is going to be basically, I'm going to say, successful. You are probably going to receive some type of a recognition, some type of appreciation is going to be coming your way. No doubt about it, especially for something that you have been putting a lot of effort into, okay? So this is a really, really good time for you to actually showcase your skills all together. I'm also going to say it's a really, really good time to strengthen different type of connections. So if you want to have a stronger type of connection, you want things to go a little bit better, you want things to become a little bit more stronger, this is a time to do so. This is a really, really good time connection-wise to be closer and to really just, you know, have a good time all together. So I'm going to say stronger connections, absolutely, no doubt about it. I feel like different type of opportunities are going to be coming towards you also if you open up the door towards that. So stay open to different type of opportunities that could be coming your way that could be beneficial for you. So financially speaking is what I'm actually talking about more than anything else. I want you to avoid office drama. So be mindful of colleagues. Be mindful of people that are trying to stir up any unnecessary problems in any kind of a way. Be careful also into not overworking yourself. You might feel extra pressure, so do not burn yourself out. Balance is going to be key. And I'm going to say over here, misunderstandings at home. There could be some small misunderstandings happening at home into the following days that could actually lead to bigger type of issues. So if it's not handled properly, it could, actually create some problems. So be careful with that. Stay patient and stay clear into your conversations. Overall, it's positive. Yes, there's a couple little challenges along the way, but nothing that you cannot handle. If there is anything specific that you're wondering about that I did not talk about, please do let me know so I can check it on out into the cards, my sweet love. Thank you, T-Rex, sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. I will be with you. I prefer to tell you about 30 minutes. I could be with you before. Stick around, leave, come back. Timestamp, but there's about like a 30-minute wait, okay, love? Thank you, Anna. You did not get the first job, let alone they canceled your interview because they accepted a transferred employee, right? Yeah, I've got you, T-Rex. Timestamp you shall have. I'm sorry, though, for being so right, Anna. I would have preferred not to be so right. Sweetie. Oh my God. I'm sending you much love, sweetie, but thank you for letting me know. Are you wrong for having boundaries with your coworker? Let me go and see her. You don't trust her all that much. Okay. All right, getting our Queen of Pentacles over here. Followed out by also our Six of Cups. And also getting our Eight of Swords. I will definitely say yes, but I don't want to make it sound too dramatic. I don't want to make it sound like horrible things are going to be happening, all right? I do need you to be aware. I do need you to be careful because I feel like this person could try to take your position or try to take something that could be offered to you. They might try to take it, before you get it. So this person is somebody who could into the future kind of backstab you, but I do not feel as though they're doing anything at this moment. So for the moment, they're not doing anything bad, but I'm definitely not going to say that into the future. That is something that could not happen. So I'm going to say to you, be careful, my sweet love. For the moment, all is good, but beware, beware. I don't trust neither. I feel like this person could backstab you for any type of financial reasons whatsoever. So just be really, really careful about that. Other than that, you're good, sweetie. Hi, Elaine. Nice to see you, my love. Your own said no too, right? Not at this moment, my beautiful Elaine. I do have like a good 30-minute wait at the moment, Elaine, sweetie pie. Let's go and see. DM, if there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know, okay, sweetie? Please do. Smile. I'm going to say the same thing as Elaine, sweetie pie. I'm going to say not for the moment, my sweet love. Too many things going on. Perhaps later or perhaps tomorrow, sweetie pies, okay? All right, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. I'm going to come and see over here our beautiful Julie. Just give me one moment. Let me know if you're around, sweetie pie. All right, hold on. Okay. so here we go. Let's go like that. Just one moment. Let me go and see. And here we go. Thank you, my beautiful Elaine. There seems to be some buffering, sweetie pies. Oh, there you go. I've got you. I see you. So what I'm going to do for the moment is you're going to have a temporary disconnect, but please do stick around. It's going to last like 2-3 seconds and everything is going to be okay. All right. I'm just going to fix whoever has any type of buffering problems. I'm going to go and fix it on up. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. So oh, you definitely can, sweetie. You definitely can. Just 1 second. Okay. Another job, a lady would like you, and I was right too, because you got a call yesterday for another job, and a lady did a preliminary phone. Good for you, sweetie Anna. I like that. I do. What happened? What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know. What happened to what, Elaine? What's going on, sweetie? Oh, I disconnected to reconnect. Yeah, because there were streaming issues, but now I fixed them. All is good. All is good, sweeties. All right. Perfect. I know. If only you couldn't find your glasses, it would make your driving a lot easier. Oh, yes, you can. You definitely can. Anna, love you, sweetie. Thank you, sweet one. Thank you, my beautiful. Thank you, sweetie. You know I always do my best. I do. Thank you, my beautiful love. Hi, Adelina. I saw your sister the other day. I did. I think it was yesterday, actually. I think it was yesterday. Okay, hold on just a moment. Let me just update the list for everybody. So I am moving on forward with Julie at this moment. Okay, so I've got Julie. Up next is going to be Anna. Then I'm going to go and see Gypsy. I'm going to go and see T-Rex. I also have Love Shine. And I have Elaine is what we've got. And I've got Mimi. Oh, sweetie. The list is long. The list is long. So here we go. I'm going to re-give you the list, my dear Juanson. We are currently on Julie. Moving on forward to Anna, Gypsy, T-Rex, Elaine, Love Shine. We've got Mimi. We've got Susan. All right. It's often like that, my beautiful love. It's often like that when we're here like at 9 o'clock for some reason. There's something about the 9 o'clock, my beautiful Julie. But everybody always says 8, but there's something about the 9. Okay, so hold on just 1 second. Okay. And voila. So, question number 1. Yes. Okay, so I'm actually going to go and see about the dreams all together. Okay, here you go. All right. I feel like there is definitely a battle. I feel like there is definitely some type of opening, something changing, some type of modification that is happening. I'm going to say that your dreams, yes, it has to do with healing. It has to do with a new cycle. I feel like your dreams are definitely part of your healing journey. I feel as though the actual fact of confronting your dad into the dream suggests that you're processing very deep-seated emotions altogether. And things may have been a little bit buried for a very, very long time. Your subconscious is helping you release the past so that you can move on forward. So dreaming about the boy from the elementary school, that actually symbolizes returning to an old version of yourself, one before life's heavier burdens, let's put it that way. So this all points to that new cycle, one where you're actually breaking old patterns, just like Mike is actually. So you are healing your path, and you're a little bit kind of mirroring each other, but into a different kind of way, because you're healing and you're healing those past wounds, but he's also doing the same thing, just not in regards to the same person. Oh, let's go and see the feelings for you today. All right. Hold on. Woohoo! Let me go over here. There are, but this is good. This is good because this is all about it's about a new cycle, sweetie pie. It's absolutely perfect. The feelings that we have for you today, I feel as though we're into that place where we are longing. We're into a place where there is very deep, I'm going to say, contemplation. I feel as though there is the warmth, there is the love, and the love that you do bring towards him. Even into the silence. It's important to know, it's really, really important to know that even if you're not explicitly, even if you're not verbally expressing how you feel, how things are moving on forward, everything is such, even if you are not verbally doing that, you are into a place where there is that love, even into the silence. There is that warmth, there is those thoughts, there is that contemplation. So there is that underlining sense, if you will, of missing you today. Now, I know that he doesn't express it. I know that he doesn't really say all that much altogether. But the absence of your usual energy kind of makes him realize how much of a beautiful presence you actually do have into his life altogether. I know, right? I know it's been a while. Now, the thoughts about your relationship today. Let's go and see that. Thoughts about about your relationship altogether? Okay. Thoughts about your relationship today. I feel like he's thinking about where this connection is going. I feel like he is trying to push that energy forward. I feel like he feels the bond. I feel like he's working within his own internal struggles altogether. But he is so aware. He is so aware of the connection that both of you do have. And I feel like sometimes he questions himself upon, like, what's wrong with him is what he's wondering. What is wrong with me? Why can I not make this movement forward? Why am I always stealing things? So what I'm truly trying to say, not stealing, but stalling things. What I'm truly trying to say over here is I feel as though he's often into a place whenever he thinks about you or whenever he thinks about the relationship specifically, where he wonders, what the heck is wrong with him? Why not make that movement? Why not move on forward? Why have, all these little things that are going on by? Why not just let something happen? Why not let things go with the flow? And I feel like that is actually what he's analyzing today in regards to the relationship. He's got no doubts about his love. He's got no doubts about wanting to be with you. But he does have doubts about if he is good enough for you. He does have doubts upon, oh my God, how am I going to make this happen? And that is coming from his lack of self-confidence, which are all very, very important altogether. We need all of those elements in order for him to move on forward and to offer that relationship. But this is what he is working on at this moment. And that is his own internal battle. What is important is that he is working towards it. He is questioning himself and he is trying to find his answers. Maybe within him, maybe within therapy, he is looking for those answers. And that is exactly what we need. He does. He does. Absolutely, sweetie. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, I see. I see. There's a name we don't know. Thank you, sweetie. Let me go and check it out. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. And I don't quite know how to call you sweetie pie, but let me just go see, okay? Hold on. Let me go and see before I continue with Julie. Just give me one moment, sweetie. I'm going to go and figure out how I can call you, okay? Okay, there you go. I got you. I've got you, sweetie. Yes, I do, my love. So here you go. I definitely do have you, sweetie. And you are going to be after Anna, okay? So after Anna Lynn, we're going to call you, my sweet love, S.A. So S.A., my dear Watson, is going to be after Anna Lynn, S.A., sweetie. Thank you for your donation, my sweet love. I'll let you know when it's time to post your question, okay? Thank you, love. Yeah, so S.A. is after Anna Lynn, sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. Thank you, sweetie. Now, hold on. Let's go back over here. Yes. Has he actually felt that energy shift? What is happening with that? Are we feeling that energy shift? Are we feeling the shift? All right. So, have we actually felt that energy shift altogether? Yes. Look, our king. Look, our prince. Do we know what to do with the energy shift? Not quite. But the question, have we received it? Do we feel it? Absolutely. So, it's a yes onto that one. I'm going to say yes. He doesn't actually realize what he needs to do with the energy shift, but he feels the difference. He knows that something has changed, He knows that something, thank you, my beautiful Elaine, has been modified, and he knows that he must do something about it. So he feels that the energy has changed. He knows that you're a little bit more quiet, that you're a little bit more distant than what you usually are. And he knows that that is you. Well, into his mind, he thinks you're being more reflective. He thinks that you're trying to figure out things, that you're trying to figure out your own answers, how to move on forward, and what to do with the situation, which is not a bad thing altogether, because into his mind, he's thinking, I'm doing my thing, she's doing hers. But we still have that bond. We still have, that energy that is being given from one way to the other, and we feel very, very strong. You're both looking towards the same direction, but you're also both doing the exact same thing at the same time. You're both healing. You're both leaving each other the distances. You're both trying to figure out how to get to that common path together. And at some point in time, you will both end up meeting onto that common path. So what does he feel the shift? He definitely does. Now, what does he think that you're feeling and that you're doing with this silence? So what does he think and what does he feel that you're doing with this distance altogether? I'm basically going to say over here that I feel as though he thinks into his mind, hold on. Into his mind, he wonders if you pulling away emotionally is about you giving him some space, if it's about you trying to figure things out. There's that very strong sense of curiosity. I feel as though he wants to admit, he wants you to know that he misses you, that he misses your energy, but he notices the absence. He does feel the absence. He does feel a little bit sad from the absence, but he also wants you to know that it's okay that you are focalizing onto yourself. It's okay that you're letting him focalize onto himself. What is important for both of you over here is that your emotions are still there. They're still very strong, and that he continues to receive them. As long as he continues to receive your love, that he continues to feel that that connection is there, that the bond is there, then everything shall be okay. If he no longer feels that bond, if he no longer receives your messages, if he feels as though you are distant, but he is no longer receiving anything, then that will be a problem. But for the moment, it's not where we're at all. No, absolutely not. Not at the moment. Okay, here we go. Let's go and see over here. Lovey-dovey thoughts about you today. How are you feeling into the lovey-dovey? All right. Into the lovey-dovey, what I will actually say for you is this. I feel like into his moments, he is holding on to you. I feel as though he is holding on to the love that both of you share. I feel like there's that sweet longing. I feel like there's that quiet moment where he thinks about you, where he wants to be closer to you, where he feels like he is safe, where he feels that he feels your presence, he feels your comfort. And that is really, really important. I'm actually going to have to say today into your lovey-dovey that I feel as though he is replaying moments. So he is actually replaying those moments that you guys have spent together, different type of moments. May it be sitting on the couch, may it be with him. I see him playing music. May it be just kind of chit-chatting. May it be those live streams. And it's not the recent one that he did. It's other ones that he's thinking about. He's thinking about those beautiful moments that you guys have spent together that has modified your relationship, that has brought in different type of energy. And he's realizing that it's not necessary for you guys to actually see each other in order to feel the love. He can feel your love even when you guys are apart, but that is so very important for him because he keeps that security very, very close to his heart and to his soul. So today, it's about reminiscing. It's about thinking about the past, but it's about thinking about those little moments. Like I said, I see him singing to you or playing some type of music towards you and you just kind of listening. I see you guys also into a stream. It is those beautiful small moments that are not always necessarily notable, but he's holding on to them at this moment in time. Let me go see over here. Hi, Anna. You're back almost in time. I'm going to be with you in just a moment, sweetie. Okay. I will not, Elaine. I will not, sweetie. All right, Diane. Have a lovely evening, sweetie. Sean also, sweetie. I hope all is well with you guys. Let me give you my beautiful over here. No, I know. No, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And I do not see that happening this time around, my beautiful Julie. I do not. I do still see him being a little bit insecure into his feelings and into his movements, but I definitely do not see the same thing happening that happened last time around. Absolutely not, my love. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Let me give you some love messages. I feel like we are meant to be together. I cherish every little thing about you. Every moment with you feels like a gift. No matter what, you always have that special place into my heart. My beautiful Julie, you know where to find me if you have any other following questions or conversations that you would like to have. I shall be there and I shall be with you after the live, sweetie. And thank you for your patience, my love. Thank you, sweetie. Absolutely, sweetie pie. I shall see you later. Anna, my love, Anna, here we go. And you did want a timestamp in either case, so let's go with the timestamp. So Anna's going to be at 34 minutes. Gypsy, are you around? Gypsy is next, followed out by T-Rex. So Gypsy and T-Rex, let us know if you are around. And my beautiful Anna, here we go. How will your job interview go tomorrow, February the 6th? Are you going to get the job offer from them? Let's go and see that. Let's go and see. Alrighty. So how is that going to go? All right, Ace of Cups, a reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the job is yours, followed up by your Two of Swords. The job is yours. The job is not going to be 1,000,000% exactly what it is that you want, though, okay? So the job will be yours, the job will be offered, but I feel like everything is going to be okay. Like, I feel like the pay is going to be okay. I feel like the conditions will be okay. But I know that within the following 2 months, you're going to be like, oh, I kind of want a better pay, or kind of looking for better conditions. That being said, the job is going to be fine. They're not mean with you. They're not bad with you. They're not doing anything of the such. You will enjoy your job. You really, really will. But I feel as though you're going to want extra money to be coming on in within the following 2 to 3 months. But I don't necessarily feel like it is going to be available for the following 6 months. So, will you get the job? Absolutely, it is yours. Is it optimal, like pay-wise, scheduling-wise? Not quite exactly what it is that you want, but you'll be happy with it. Give it about 2-3 months. That should be able to modify, should be able to change. And then once you start working within the following 6 months, you will have a raise. So will it be good? Yes. Will you get the job? Absolutely. Will everything be perfect at first? Not really. But soon after, it will be. So, yes, you will, my love. Absolutely. Yes. Hi, Carrie, sweetie. I know. Sweetie pie, I'm sending you so much love. You deserve this, my sweet love. Let me know if you have any other questions, anything else, because it was almost too simple. Let me give you an angel. Let me give you an angel message, and if you have any other questions, let me know. I'll answer you. All right? That is good news. It is. I'm proud of you, my love. Gypsy, let us know if you're here. T-Rex also. So Gypsy, T-Rex, and Elaine are on up next. All right, a little bit of an angel message for you. You are guided and you are protected. You are deeply, deeply loved. The path ahead is unfolding into its divine timing, sweetie. Trust that everything is aligning for your highest good. Your heart is pure, and the light that you bring upon others will touch many. You are going to see, let go of your worries, because your angels, they're working behind the scenes to bring clarity, love, and blessings into your life. So, sweetie pie, know that beautiful things are coming your way. Oh, he put you in the box, didn't he? Yeah, Juanson does not play around with that. Let's go see Gypsy. Elaine, not Elaine. My beautiful Anna, if there's anything else that I can do for you, please do let me know. And into the meanwhile, if there is nothing else, I shall say congratulations to you, my sweetie pie. You deserve this. This is yours. Go ahead with it. Have fun with it. Enjoy the new path, and more abundance will be coming your way into the following months. You got this, sweetie. And thank you for waiting so patiently, Anna, my love. What do we have going on for Gypsy? What's up, Gypsy? Hold on. So T-Rex, Elaine are on up next. Gypsy, Gypsy, Gypsy. Alrighty. Yes. Go with the flow. Would you be happier or more successful Monetarian moving abroad? Not really. Being a digital nomad or staying with your current profession. If you did the digital nomad route, I'd choose digital design. You know what? A lot of things can change, my beautiful Gypsy. A lot of things can change along the way. But quite frankly, I believe that you will have a better outcome with what you have at this moment. All right? I believe that you will have a better income and outcome if you stick onto the path that you're onto at this moment. There is no doubt about it. So this is what I'm going to say, okay? Both paths, both. I'm not going to say one's bad and one's good, okay? I'm not. They're both good. They're both good. Let's kind of analyze them together, all right? Here we go. SA, thank you for letting us know that you are here, my love. You're going to be coming on up soon, okay? I probably still have a good 10-15 minutes before it's your turn, though, sweetie pie. But I do have you onto the list, but I do still have like 3 people ahead of you, sweetie, okay? Thank you for your patience, sweet one. Now, both paths hold potential for you, but they're very different in lifestyles and rewards, everything the such. If you go towards a digital design altogether, you're going to have happiness, you're going to have success, but you're going to have challenges. Happiness, you'll have more freedom, you'll have more ability to work from anywhere, exposure, new cultures, personal growth. If you want adventure and you want flexibility, which you could actually really want, I'm going to say that could be really good. It'll make you feel alive. It'll make you feel happy. It will give you what it is that you need. You will be able to have some success also because it is a very high earning potential, especially if you establish a strong clientele base. All right. That being said, there are challenges. Not everything is perfect. So stability might be uncertain at first. You're going to need strong discipline. You're going to have to manage your finances, and you're going to have to manage your client relationships. So to get to a place where you are more into the digital nomad, if you will, it's going to take longer to get what you want and what you would like to have. If it is something you're looking forward towards into the long term and you're doing something else into the meanwhile, that could be absolutely perfect. But if you're going to put all your eggs in one basket and you're just going to do this, you're probably not going to end up getting what it is that you want into a fair amount of time that will be good and valid for you. What I'm saying is, if you're wanting this to work within 2-3 months and expecting to live off of it, it's not going to be happening. It's going to take longer. So you can do it as a part-time, as doing another job, but don't necessarily just do that one right away while moving away. All right, it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. If we go towards your current position, you will have happiness. All right, it's a structured career path. There's work, there's life balance. You know, there's a certain stability that is there. It's easier for you even to plan different type of promotions, maybe financial growth. So I'm going to say it does have a lot of good things, a lot of positive things, but it has its challenges also. I feel like into the long run, the job that you have at this moment is going to end up being somewhat restrictive towards you. I feel as though you're going to end up seeing that your creativity and your independence is going to end up kind of being stomped upon. So you're not truly going to be able to be the person that you would like to be, is what I'm basically saying. So you've got plus and you've got minus in both options. The real question is up to you. And, well, the real answer is up to you. Do you want something that is quick and that makes money? Then stay with your actual job. If you want something that is creative, something that is good, but you can wait a couple months before anything taking off, then definitely go with the first choice. Which path will bring more happiness and success? Well, you know what? If you like structure and security, you know, it depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for structure? Are you looking for security? Are you looking for freedom? Are you looking for control? I'm going to say if you're looking for structure and security, stay where you're at. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more creative, go towards a digital nomad altogether. But like I said, you could definitely continue doing what you're doing at this moment and kind of use a digital nomad as, if you will, a sideline. Hi, Love Shine. Nice to see you, sweetie. Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing, love? Not right away, Gypsy. It's probably going to take a certain amount of time. Yeah. It's probably going to take a certain amount of time. Yeah. I'm going to say it's probably going to take a good year or two before you're able to get there, sweetie. I will say yes, but it's going to take some time. How are you doing, Love Shine? It is nice to see you, sweetie. It is nice to see you too, Dwayne. I hope you're good. Oh, yes, it's still into the managing position. Not a problem within that at all. Exactly. Let me go and see T-Rex into the meanwhile. Here we go for T-Rex, followed out by Elaine and Loveshine. Then we have S.A. and Mimi. Oh, but at least you had some good times, Loveshine. At least you had a good time with him, right? That's what's important. You're always going to be sad when you get back home, my love. What's important is that you had a good time along the way. T-Rex, my love. T-Rex. In case you fall asleep. T-Rex is at 46 minutes. Adelina also. Adelina is going to be after SSA. All right. So, sweet love. Here we go, T-Rex. It's just like more info on how you can keep. Hi, Banks. Nice to see you, sweetie. Missed you. Happy New Year's. Mwah! It is. Nice to see you. Don't worry about it, Banks. But Banks, I will be with you. I probably have like a good 20 minutes before I'm going to be with you, okay, sweetie? So if you want to leave and come back or you want to stick around, we'll leave you a timestamp anyway. I just want you to know if you want to go and have a snack or go and rest and come back in about 20 minutes, I'll be with you, okay? Now, I'm doing good, my dear Banks. Thank you, my love. I hope you are too, sweetie. It is just like more info on how you can keep B as a friend and prevent what we talked about yesterday. That's difficult, sweetie. That is difficult. Sometimes friendship is not possible, you know, my love. I know. You are here just in time. Sometimes it's not possible. I know. Sometimes it's not. All right. So here we go. What I am getting for you over here is the following, sweetie. You wonder if subconsciously you cut out all this relationship you know you were leaving. No. Well, maybe, Gypsy. I feel like basically you were stuck into a cycle and you didn't quite know how to get out of the cycle because you didn't want to let go of it. I feel, my beautiful Gypsy, that there were things into those relationships with those people that you did not want to let go of. That's what I feel. My dear T-Rex. It's complicated. It's complicated, love. Why is it complicated? Because you're always going to want something. You're always going to have a want, or you're always going to have a desire. You know what the best thing is, my dear T-Rex? The best thing, honestly, you know, I prone honesty. The best thing for you would actually be to cut the cords for, let's say, 3, 4, 5 weeks. You can let the other person know, because it's not about ghosting. It's not about saying, I don't want to talk with you anymore. It's about saying, you know what? We cannot do this, or we cannot have this relationship, or this is not a possibility at this moment, and this is creating blockages. It is creating pain into my life. I need to try to dissociate. Not everybody is able to be friends with someone that they've been into a relationship with, or that they're very highly attracted to. The thing is, I feel from what I can see that if you remain and you do not actually do a cutting, so if you do not actually pull yourself away from this person for a certain amount of time, I feel like things will continue into the same manner. You will continue to say, okay, well, I guess I'll do my own thing because this is not a possibility. But you will continue to harbor within the deepness and the depthness of your soul that want, that desire, that wish to be with this other person. And that's where the problem is. You end up actually hindering your life at this moment in time, hoping that somebody's going to change their mind or make some movement towards you. Even if this person did make a change, they did come towards you, you had a beautiful, fantastic, passionate time, it doesn't mean they're going to come back for second or thirds or fourth. Maybe they just kind of wanted that at that moment. What I'm trying to say, my love, is that if you do really care about this friendship, it is important for you to let the other person know that you need to have a certain amount of time off for yourself so you can find yourself, you can find your answers, and you can try to deal with this type of a friendship, if you will, into this kind of a way. But you need to have a release. If you just continue what you're doing, you're just going to continue to prolong your pain, and that's not a good thing altogether. That will end up to bad things. Does that make sense, sweetie? I know, Gypsy, but I love you, Gypsy. So, you know what, my dear T-Rex, I need you to take a break before you can continue. Take a break, then return to a friendship level. At this moment, a friendship level is not quite possible. You always have a want, you always have a desire. May it be onto a subconscious level, may it be onto a conscious level. It is still there. And the fact that it is there creates issues and creates tensions. And those tensions and issues are a little bit problematic altogether. Oh, I know, sweetie pie. But my dear T-Rex, from now till June, you don't want to string along all the way to June now, do you? No, you don't. So, now you have March, April, May. You have 3 months. You have 3 months to make modifications. Utilize it. You don't need 3 months. Well, you could use it, but you don't need it. Let the other person know that you will not be contacting or anything as such, because you don't want your person over here to know that you don't want to talk with them anymore and everything as such. All right? Give yourself some space. Give yourself some time. Give yourself a good month. Give yourself a cycle of 28 days where you don't talk, you don't communicate, you don't go look what they're doing onto their socials. Nothing. Complete cut, like they are no longer into your life. After the 28 days, you can retake contact, and then you can decide, was that better for you, or are you better doing what you're doing? Did you release this person, or you're still holding on to them? Because otherwise, the way that you're thinking is, I might as well continue the way that I'm doing because I do want to let them go. But hey, we do have plans into the month of June. That just means that you're saying you're going to put your life on pause until you come back from vacation. And I understand you, but at the same time, it's illogical for your body to do so. Thank you, my beautiful Julie. I'll send you a message, okay, sweetie? I'll send you a message when it's your turn. If anybody has some buffering, I don't know, it kind of logged us out, but I'm logging back in at this moment. Alrighty. Does that make sense, my love? Let me know if you want any more precisions or anything of the such. I know, get out of your head. I know. I can't. You can't stay there, T-Rex. You can't stay. You can't stay there, my love. It's a horrible place to be into. Because all the way through, you're going to think, okay, well, maybe things will change, maybe things will modify, or, it's not a good place to be into. It is not. You need to cut the cords. You need to no longer emotionally care for this person. It's the only way. You gotta shut off that switch. Until that switch is shut off, you will always have hope. You will always have desire, and you will linger within that. May it be with a text message, may it be with a phone call, may it be with a meeting. You will find hope into any of those things to try to hold on to it because you want it. You need to let it go. You need to let it go, sweetie. There is somebody out there. Always remember, I know you like this. I know you like this person, okay? But remember, there is somebody out there who is ready to be yours and only yours, and to give you love, to give you what it is that you need. So why settle for second best when you can get first, my love? Be the person that you need to be. Be loved at the amount of love that you should receive and more. All right? Be the king, sweetie pie. Receive love like a king coming from your queen. That's what you need. Yes, it is. Love is hard. Thank you, Love Sean, for posting your questions, sweetie. Elaine, you're next. I love you, T-Rex. It's all about being a king and a queen and a king and a queen, all right? And sometimes the king and the queens, it's not always easy, but you got to find your king and you got to find your queen. Once you've got your queen, you're good for gold. You got to continue loving the queen, and the queen has got to continue loving you like a king. But that is the ultimate goal. It is respect. It is love going both ways, communication going both ways. And from there, with love and communication, you're good for gold. You're good for a lifetime. No, you're next. You're next, sweetie. Yeah, you're next, my love. So here we go for Elaine, and then I'm going to go and see Love Shine, followed out by SA, followed out by Adelina. All right, and then we have Mimi. You say if the friendship is bad, if the friendship is bad for you, then you might as well go through with the thing down in Tennessee, because yesterday you're saying that results in us really splitting ties. Yeah, pretty much, sweetie. It is. It's true. I know my advice is hard to take, T-Rex. I know it is hard to take. I thank you for listening. All right? And I thank you for taking it in consideration. You don't have to listen to me, though. You can do what you feel is best for you. Take it on in, analyze it, take your time. If you believe that what I am saying is good for you, then please do adapt it and please do utilize it. You can change it, you can modify it. But the major storyline is there. It is going to be a complicated type of relationship to have a friendship. It could be possible along the lines in a certain amount of time, but it's not possible at this moment. It is best for you guys to break ties at this moment, to move on forward, to find peace, and then maybe reunite as friends. But when your mindset is into a different place. Oh, why is that, Carrie? What's going on? It is. It is, sweetie. No, Carrie. All right, Elaine, it's your turn, sweetie. Here we go. T-Rex, you've got this, my love. So, Elaine, followed out by Love Shine and SA. Elaine, Love Shine, SA. You're next. And here we go. I will update the rest of the list after my sweet loves. No, I am not done. And here we go for Elaine. All right. aren't you? Give me just a second, guys. 1 second. C'est gentil. Quelqu'un restait avec Anaël. I'm back. I'm sorry. I don't know. I had like really dry hands. I needed cream. It was bothering me. Okay, so Elaine, here we go. Okay, I also had to put a blanket into the dryer because I wash my blankets. Okay, now, so let's go and see this. All right. What is that, Juanson? But Lisa and I are guilty of having socks running through. I don't know how did I get involved into socks? How did I get involved into this? What is that? I did not say anything. I went to put something into the dryer. I told my kids they can go and get some pamplemousse, some grapefruit downstairs. I said nothing about socks. Go back up. Should I? Should I? What are you guys up to? Okay, wait. Who do I go to? Who is saying things? What is up to? Is it Carrie? Oh, you went to reply to him and came back. Oh, I don't know what went wrong. Oh, yeah, Lisa has a power. Yeah, that's what men tell me in my life. Oh, you have all the power. Of course I do. I kind of do. Yeah, all right. But I don't. Here we go. Elaine. Yeah. I'm apparently the boss, but I don't know about that. So why did you have, what is this? Why did you, okay, and the second one I'm supposed to keep to myself. All right, I got you. Let's do this, let's do that, and let's go and read correctly. One moment, let me read. Okay. Oh, that's what it was about? Oh my God. Oh no. That was very non-sockable. You guys are twisted. Very, very twisted. That was not sockable in any kind of a way. Hi Angie, how are you doing, sweetie? It's nice to see you. How are you doing? Comment ça va, ma belle? Il fait vraiment, vraiment froid, right? Oh my dear God. I don't know, Elaine. It had to do about me getting out of somebody's head, but really it had nothing to do with anything suckable in any kind of a way. You guys are a little twisted. That being said, I love you guys being twisted, so it's all good. There's no judgment here. I'm just saying, I didn't see it that way. All right, so here we go. All right, now, first, the dream, okay? Talking to Kay about why. This is about reflection. It's about acknowledgement of personal transformation. K represents the mentor or somebody that you are connected to that is about learning. So your subconscious might be actually kind of reviewing how Y has impacted your growth altogether. If we go towards the board game and the rolling of the dice, that actually symbolizes you navigating through your life, navigating through your journey, making choices, learning lessons along the way. The dim light suggests that some parts of your path are unclear, but guidance is necessary for you. The tarot cards popping up. You're receiving direct spiritual messages or subconscious wisdom that is trying to guide you in matters of love and life. The finishing game. Now, the finishing game, that means that you're reaching the end of a very important phase into your life. You are winning. You are achieving clarity about something very important for you. And helping somebody eat. Food represents nourishment. It represents support and care. The bright but dull place means that this is a duty of responsibility rather than something that is exciting, rather than something that is fun and that you actually want to do. It's something that you have to do, not that you want to do. So I feel like it actually has to do with your role in helping others emotionally and spiritually. Altogether, I'm going to say the dream, if I'm going to put like one or two sentences to just kind of englobe everything, you're integrating past lessons, you're receiving guidance, and you're reaching new milestones into your journey. So this is a little bit like a sense of spiritual, if you will, direction and unfolding. It's all good. It means that you're listening to yourself. It means that your mind is trying to say some things that you need to listen to because it's going to be important for you. It's going to give something that's going to be quite important into the future. Now the second one, you told me not necessarily, so I'm not going to say much, but the second one is an intense transformation. Personal, and I'm going to say a personal transformation to the second one, all right? I feel as though it symbolizes plunging into a certain amount of chaos, destruction of old systems, and a purge of past struggles. I feel as though you're trying to find your deep purpose. I feel like you're trying to guide, you're trying to protect, but you're also trying to help other people into the major shifts into their life. Is there anything that could be related to an actual premonition? I don't necessarily see it into this. So I'm going to say something very major is happening into your life within yourself, and that it's kind of important for you to step into that role of yourself, of understanding into your own guidance. All right, so there's a lot of things that are going on within that, but that all really has to do with you, with yourself, and with the changes that are happening within yourself. Why so many different kinds of downloads at this moment? Because you're into an awakening phase. Your mind, your soul, everything is actively kind of processing deeper meanings, different feelings. You're into an ending of a cycle. You're beginning a new cycle. Your dreams are suggesting that there's transitions, that there's your subconscious that's preparing you for the next chapter that's coming along towards you. So you're tuning into a higher frequency, and this is all about how you're receiving that guidance to kind of level on up to get you ready for it. Altogether, I'm going to say that your intuition is at a very all-time high, Pay attention to the signs, the messages, to your feelings, everything that is guiding you actively, all right? Because those are all different signs that are acting towards something with you, helping you move on forward. So altogether, your dreams are helping you embrace the transformations, helping you embrace your spiritual journey, helping you get into the role of your own leadership. So you're onto the verge of something that is very, very big, very, very open, that is very important. So stay open to every single thing that's going to unfold. Que se passe-t-il, belle?
Pourquoi il y a pas de doudou ici?
Ah, bah j'ai lavé les doudous.
Parce qu'on en va faire pour dormir maintenant.
Oh, on va dormir.
Sans doudou.
Ah non, c'est ça.
Non, moi je peux pas dormir sans doudou.
Yeah, I know, right? Let me go and see the other question. Louis, dors-tu?
Non.
Ah. Comment ça, t'es ici? T'es pas ici d'habitude?
Non, je sais.
T'avais froid, ma belle? Ça a-tu bien été chez ton père? Pas vraiment. T'as-tu lu ton livre?
Ouais.
Ton examen, c'est vendredi en passant. Alors, envoyer un message. All right. Have you completed the contract that you have with Y and with D? So Y and D. All right. Let's put it that way. I feel like you're into a phase where there's a lot of changes, there's a lot of modifications. Is your soul contract actually over with? I'm going to say no, sweetie. I do not feel as though your soul contract is over with Y. I don't. I still feel like there's work to be done. I still feel like there are challenges. I still feel like you guys are going to have somewhat of another connection into another lifetime. So is the soul contract over with Y? I'll say no. Is it over for this lifetime? Not quite, but getting close to it. As for à tes souhaits, ma belle. Hold on just a second. As for what you're actually asking about in regards to D, so if we go away from Y and we go towards D, because like I said, into Y, I feel like we're not quite there yet. I still feel like there's something more that needs to be learned. I still feel like we still have lessons that need to be done. I feel like we still need a little bit of closure, some growth, some detachment altogether. So with D, I'm actually going to have to say, I feel like lessons are unfolding at this moment in time. I feel like there's emotional healing that is there, but I still don't feel like that one is completely closed neither. So I'm going to say in both cases, there's a need to release. There's a need to let go. And there's a need to figure out those unresolved emotions and lessons. Je vais chercher une doudou, belle. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Oh, thank you, Hanson. Yeah, I feel like for D, honestly, I feel like you need to speak. I feel like you need to speak. I feel like you need to open yourself. I feel like you need to say how you're feeling, what you're wanting, how you felt, and what could be your solution moving on forward. What is it? Are you forgiving? Are you accepting? Are you trying to offer a different type of, like, what is it that you want to move on forward with? I feel like this must be clear, because may your dad be here or above, the lessons and the emotions that you have, they're true, they're real, you can feel them. It's a question of acknowledging them and figuring out what the next step is going to be. The fact that your dad has gone above doesn't mean that your dad can't help you right here, right now. It just means that he's above. He's still there. The emotions are still connecting. So this is really in regards to both of you, how you want to move on forward with it. I don't feel as though it is completed yet, my sweet love. Yeah. Hi, Isha. Where's Isha? Oh, I'm not there yet, my beautiful Angie, but you're sweetie pie. I'm going to go and check that on out, okay? Just give me a few moments, my sweetie pie, and thank you for your donation, my love. Angie, I'm going to tell you right away, I will be with you probably in about 30 minutes. So I don't know if you want to leave and come back. Anybody who has donated within the last 5 minutes or so, I'm going to say about 30 minutes before I'm with you, okay? Thank you for reposting, my beautiful Love Shine, sweetie. I've got you. Yeah. Merci beaucoup, ma belle Angie. So we're going to go and see Love Shine just one single second. After Love Shine, I'm going to go and see SA. And then we have Adeline and we have Thanks. Oh God, ça glisse donc bien, là. Mais non, c'est quoi ça? Alrighty. L'autre, c'est Loulou qui
Non, mais
est
elle est où la manette?
là-bas, là. Ok, là-bas, ma belle. What I was saying, my beautiful love, my beautiful Elaine, is that may your dad be above or may he be here. There are still some lessons that need to be learned. There are still some emotions that need to be opened, that need to be talked about. So I need you to be really open. I need you to contact him. And by contact, it could just be by talking. It could be about going to bed at night and talking and thinking about him and talking to him and trying to give out the messages that you would like to. I feel like there are still some unresolved emotions. So I still feel like there is some healing left to do. Yeah. Love Shine, sweetie. Love Shine is going to be at 1:17:30. And here we go. I know. You need to let yourself just kind of open on up with it, sweetie. You need to let yourself live what is necessary. You need to let yourself move through the emotions that you're living through at the same time, my love. Love Shine. Love Shine. Did I put a timestamp? Yeah, it's your turn. Hi, sweetie. Yes, Love Shine is there. It is perfect. Thank you for your lists, my dear Juanson. So here we go for our beautiful Love Shine. Oh, that is interesting, Juanson, what you wrote to me. That is very interesting. I can't say I know neither, my love. Okay, so hold on. And let's go over here. So, okay, just 1 second. All right. Okay, so you had a good time with him, sweetie? Okay, so sun up until sleep with you. Let's start with that. SA is next. SA, let us know if you are here. Adelina, let us know if you're here. Adelina, if you're here, you can post your question. And SA, let us know if you're here also, my love. Sun up until sleep. What are we getting? Intense connection. It's interesting what I'm seeing. I'm seeing an intense connection, but I'm seeing that sometimes it could be troublesome. I don't want to use the word toxic. Toxic comes to mind, but I don't want to say it's toxic. I'm going to say an intense connection that sometimes brings different type of difficulties into the relationship because we are wanting more, because we are desiring more, but we can't necessarily give more. All right. But this is his perspective of it. So I feel like he wants to give you more, but he's not always able to actually give you more. So I will say a very intense connection. I'm going to say a lot of temptation, a little bit of a possession. I'm going to say a lot of secret kind of things happening over here. But I feel like the time together, sun up until sleep. I feel like today we're thinking about passion. We're thinking about attachment. And I'm going to say we're thinking about very deep emotional fulfillment. So are you onto his mind into a very beautiful, powerful, loving and sexual kind of a way? I'll say all of the above. Sun up until sleep with wife. Sun up until sleep with wife. Needless to say, 9 of Swords, problems, boredom, emotional disconnection, indifference every once in a while. I feel as though he is not completely present into the relationship, and I feel as though he feels like he is unfulfilled. So I'm going to say going through motions, going through, but it's very, very complicated. So yes, he stays engaged. Yes, he stays into the relationship, but it's complicated. And basically, I'm going to say boring. Thoughts onto the trip and after? Absolutely. All right. So here we go. The Chariot. I feel as though he actually sees the trip as something that is very significant. I feel like this is a movement forward in some kind of a way, if you will. I feel like this dictates that there is that strong direction, that strong will. I feel like he's thinking about what's next, what's going to be the next trip, what's going to be the next, if you will, mindset about things that you're going to be doing together. I always feel, though, that he wants to be closer to you. I always feel like a little bit like you didn't really want it to end. I don't feel like he really wants it to end neither. I feel like when you guys are together, we don't have a need to control. We are there. We are together. I feel like we kind of go with the flow. And I feel as though you both understand each other and respect each other into a beautiful way where you find your beautiful moments within the day. You share beautiful moments. And you're very, very happy and very content simply to be there together. Thoughts and feelings for Amy. I think I'm going to sneeze. I'm not sure. Thoughts and feelings for Amy. Thoughts and feelings. What do we have? I'm actually going to say over here, I feel as though there are some moments where we hide. I feel like sometimes it's difficult to hide those, to hide the connection. Why? Because we love you. Why? Because we care for you. And I feel like sometimes we kind of feel a little bit overwhelmed by that love, by that caring. And sometimes we feel like it's a little bit difficult to try, like I said, to really just kind of hide it. So I'm going to say the thoughts and the feelings. We are very strongly geared and pulled towards you. We have a lot of love. We have a lot of desire. But sometimes I feel like we're a little bit lost. We're lost within all of it because we feel that we need changes. We feel that we need to balance things out. We feel like we need modifications in order to be able to have that beautiful union together. So I will say beautiful love, no doubt about it, but a definite need to balance things out. A need to balance things out because sometimes I feel like we're actually tired of playing between you and the other, you and the other. I feel like we would often just kind of like to let go of the other and really just be with you. Overall, what do we got? Overall, we've got happiness. Overall, I feel like he's trying to kind of juggle multiple things at once. I feel like he's trying to balance different type of relationships, responsibilities, and emotions. I feel like sometimes he actually struggles to keep everything in order and feeling the weight of the decisions that he makes in many different kind of ways. Ultimately, he wants you to know that he will always come towards you because he loves you and he will do anything to be with you. But you also must know that every single movement that he does, every single time that he is with you, there is some type of a sacrifice that is made before or after sometimes. Thank you, Adelina, for posting. He does miss you already. He does. Oh, I know, my beautiful love, Sean. I'm not saying that he's the only one who's doing sacrifices. You have a lot of sacrifices too. You have just as much as he has to manage, you have a lot to manage too. Honestly, your relationship is really give, but you both have to do the give at 50% for it to work on through. And I feel like you're both giving as much as you possibly can at this moment. So I'm not going to pin one point, one person or the other. I'm just saying whenever he is with you, it's because he worked really, really hard towards it. And I know that you do too. But he works hard towards it because he misses you and he wants to spend more quality time with you. Are you almost there with your dad? I'm going to say give it a few more months, sweetie. Give it a few more months, my love. SA, sweetie, let me go and get your questions. SA, let me know if you are here. Hold on. Oops, just 1 second. Okay. Oh, SA, I don't know what your question is. SA, wherever you're at, please do post your question. All right, sweetie, what is your, okay, thoughts and feelings from your Aries person with channeled messages? I've got you, sweetie. Thank you for waiting so patiently, my love. So here we go for SA. Adelina is next, followed out by Banks and Julie. Then we will be with Angie and Mimi, and donations closing in 25 minutes. So thoughts and feelings from your Aries person with channeled messages. Absolutely, my love. Getting over here, your person has done something that they should not have done, and I feel as though they kind of feel bad towards it. Why is that? Do you agree with that? Let me know if you agree with what I'm saying. They have done, they have said, they've done something, they've said something in some kind of a way And I feel as though they feel bad for it. I feel like they have a lot of regrets for the way that they have acted and what they've done. And he said way out of line to you, right? Yeah. He feels bad, sweetie. He does feel bad. I don't feel like he really meant. That's it, right? Yeah, you're shook. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Are you shook because what he said or because I'm right? Okay, let me take some more cards out. I'm sorry that he said something that he was not supposed to, sweetie, but he is definitely sorry for the way that he acted, for what he has said. At this moment in time, he's actually trying to figure out how to repair, how to make it better. He doesn't quite know, though. He doesn't. He's got regret, but at the same time, he's stubborn. He's stubborn, and he doesn't clearly want to say that he's the one who's at fault, but he needs to say that he did something that was not right. I just kind of feel like he's trying to figure out the way that he's going to say it, or the way that he's going to move upon this. Within the following 24 to 48 hours, whatever it is that has happened here will be okay and will be fixed. So, my sweetie pie, this man, he loves you. He's got this great weakness towards you. There's no doubt about it. Why do I feel like he thinks that there's some type of competition? Why do I feel like he's jealous? What is going on with that? I know, he's into the doghouse, right? Oh, sweet Lord. Qu'est-ce que tu veux savoir, hein?
Comment on écrit couteau?
C-O-U.
C-O-U.
T-E-A-U. It's all in his head, right? But I'm right. That's it. It's all in his head. But yeah, he thinks that there's somebody else who wants your attention. He thinks that there might be somebody else who actually wants you and that you kind of want them back. What he's really looking for, right? Yeah. But you have to make him a bit jealous to keep the fire lit. Okay, I got you, sweetie. Okay. Here it is, sweetie. He's looking for you, okay? What he truly wants at this moment is, and Elaine, I'll come and answer you in a moment, sweetie. What he really wants you to know is the following. He is jealous because he thinks there's somebody else. And he thinks that you're not giving him your 100% because he thinks that maybe you're interested in somebody else. So you're keeping your options open. Now, you're correlating with what I'm saying. You're saying you're trying to keep the fire open. Sweetie pie, he just wants you to tell him, I love you and only you. I'm not interested in anybody else. He doesn't want you flirting with anybody else. He doesn't, sweetie. Now, that being said, you can do what you want. That's a-okay. I'm all for keeping the lit and, the fire. But I feel that there's different ways of keeping that fire alive. Like, I don't know, spice things up into the bedroom or, do some fun, sexy things at home. Make things nice and alive. Send some fun textos or messages. Keep things alive into a different kind of way. Because jealousy, it is like we say, it is that green-eyed monster. And if you guys continue into that kind of a way, that jealousy of him thinking that you're interested in somebody else and you're kind of a little bit playing the game, he's going to end up thinking that you don't really love him, you don't really want to be with him, and he's kind of fighting a battle that he should not be fighting. And you guys will end up being into a place that you do not want to be. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen because I don't see it at this moment, but it is something that will happen if it does continue. So, sweetie, what you need to do, you need to reinforce towards him that you do love him, that you do want to be with him, and he's the only one. Now, his own fears of jealousy, they stem from his own life. That is up to him. He needs to work within that, all right? You're allowed to talk with other men. You're allowed to go to lunch with friends that you've got that are men. You're allowed to do all those things. But as long as it stays into a friendship kind of a way, if you've got nothing to reproach yourself, then you're good for gold. What I'm saying is he loves you, but he's not feeling confident upon the love that you guys both share. He wants more, and he's trying to tell you this while kind of acting on out into a not okay kind of a way. Yeah. I know, sweetie. I know, my love. But you cannot play with fire. If he doesn't want to give you a commitment, you could have sex with other men. Oh, you could. You could go and date other men. You could do many things. He's still not going to give it to you. There is nothing that you can do that will make him give you the commitment. If he doesn't want it, he doesn't want it. There's nothing you can do. If you do not want to live with that, then you are best to say to him, you do not want to give me this commitment, then let's end this. I will do my own thing and you do your own thing. This is no longer good for me. It is no longer viable. Then you're being open. You're being completely honest. He gets to figure out his emotions. And if he cares and loves you enough, he will align himself to be with you and give you that committed relationship. But if he is not ready for it, then he shall not give it to you, and you will find your happiness elsewhere. But this game, it's no good, sweetie. No good, my love. So should you unblock him and open that line? Of course you should, my sweetie. Nobody should ever block anybody. And again, there's no judgment here. There is no judgment. Anybody into this live, you guys know I am not for blocking. I don't like blocking. You have to talk, all right? You can talk openly. If he listens, he listens. If he doesn't listen, then, hey, that's up to him. You guys need to find a way where you can communicate without judgment. I hear you. What do you want? Ask him, what are you looking for? Or what are you ready to offer me? And then you can say, well, this is what I want, and this is what I'm ready to offer. See if there's an alignment. See if you guys can do it. If he says, oh, you know what, I really like you, baby, but really don't want a relationship, and you say, well, I really love you, but a relationship is important for me and a committed relationship, and if you're not willing to give that to me, I'll walk away. And he says, well, okay, then it's probably better if you walk away. I can't give it to you. Then your answer is there. So be open into your communication. Don't ghost. Ghosting and blocking does nothing. It just, your mind's going to keep on going crazy, a little bit like a hamster into a wheel. Is he trying to text me? I don't know, because he's blocked. Is he want to say something? I don't know. Your mind just kind of goes crazy. I'm blocked, sweetie. Let things go with the flow. All right? Let things go with the flow, sweetie. There is nothing like communication, and communication is difficult to do. Be open, unblock, and I'm even going to say more. Write him a message. Say to him, you know what? I've unblocked you. I really do, say the way that you feel. I really do love you. But at this moment in my life, I'm looking for commitment. If that is something that you foresee that you can give to me, then let's continue. If it is not, then I want you to let me know, and we will each take our own paths. That is clear. It is precise. He knows what will happen if he chooses A or B, but you need to say it. Yes. Now let me give you some messages, and let's go over here for the messages. All right, here we go. All right, and if you need me in any way, sweetie, send me an email. I'll listen to you. I'll help you. I'll write back to you, my love. I've got you. Let me know what he said, how it went, and I'll help you out. I'll listen to you. I'll be your helping ear. I'll be the one who is willing to listen to you with no judgment, completely opened, just really trying to help you out. My email's all over the place. Romanceville Tarot, reach out towards me. I'm there for you. All right? I swear to you, I will write back every single day. It is not a problem. Okay? All right. So, sweetie, I'm getting over here. I really miss how things used to be between us. I miss you so very much. I do feel as though we belong together. I love the way that you look at me. I need you to tell me that you love me. Your man needs to know that you love him. No games. I love you. That's it. And I love everything about you. So, SA, my love, if you need me, send me an email. Okay, my love? Yeah, I know. I said it. If you need me, reach me. And if you don't send me an email, that's okay too, my love. We're here from Monday to Friday, and my email is open 7 days a week. Okay? I'm here for you always. Be free, be open. I just want to help you out. All right? I'm sending you much love. I thank you for your patience. Heal your heart, my sweet love. When you're ready, send that message on out, unblock, be kind, be sweet, speak from the heart. The heart will never lie. All right? And if things get too heated, say that you need a break and you'll get back to him in 24 hours. I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Let me know if there's anything else, okay? What are you looking for, sweetie? Oh, I'm sending you much love, sweetie, okay? Come back and see me and let me know how it goes, my love. Are you almost there to clear your soul contract but need some emotional healing? Yes, that's exactly what it is, my love. Exactly, my beautiful Elaine. You still, with your dad, I'm going to say probably a good 6 months. And with why, like I said, it's not done. There's another, like the soul contract is not done. There's another lifetime, sweetie. Yeah. Adelina, I'm with you, my love. Adelina, how are you doing, sweet angel? Adelina's going to be at 141. How are you, sweetie pie? Okay, let me go and get your question. Oh, there you go. I got you. After Adelina, I'm with Banks. Banks, let me know if you're here. Then I'm going to go and see Julie and Angie. Okay, so Julie and Angie are going to be on up next. So Adelina, you got great news. And you got bad news. What is that? You make me excited and you bring me down. You fall me down like a tower. Because you love what you do. Money-wise and job are scary for you this day. You got great news earlier and got bad news. What's the great and what's the bad? What's happening, sweetie? You're looking for a general, right? You didn't really miss anything, Watson. All is good. Adelina, where are you, my love? What is the good news into all of this? Because you're telling me that you are feeling like you're completely insecure within your workplace. And so I'm just kind of wondering, why are you feeling that kind of a way? Yeah. Okay, hold on. And into the meanwhile, I am going to update the list for you. Watson, you had Susan onto the list, but we do not have any Susan tonight, so you can take Susan on off, sweetie. That is all good. That is all good. That is all good. We have MZ, we have Banks, we have MZ, and we have Angie and Mimi left, okay? So Banks, Julie, Angie, and Mimi are going to be the following readings, my love. There's new Susan is pretty much what it is. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. I am, but I don't know where she is. Okay, well, here we go, Adelina. I don't know where you're at, my love. I would have loved to actually be speaking to you at this moment, but I don't know where you're at, so let's go and see what we've got. Banks, please let me know if you're around, sweetie, that I've got you. You're going to be on up next. All right, so here we go. Adelina, sweetie. There's transitions within the following 6 months. Yeah, it's interesting. You're probably going to be changing jobs within the following 6 months. You're leaving something behind, something that you've liked, something that was close to your heart, but it is for the best. Thank you, my dear Banks. You're on up next, my love. Adelina, you are leaving behind something that has been important for you for quite some time. It is not happening right away. I'm going to say it's happening from here till let's say summer, maybe end of summer. There is a grand change. There is a modification that shall be happening. So yeah, there is absolutely no doubt about it, sweetie. There is something that is happening within that. I feel like it's kind of with a heavy heart that you are changing and making the modifications that are going to be coming your way. But I feel like these changes are going to be for something that is going to be better for you. I feel like it has to do with finances. I feel like you're probably going to be leaving one job, or maybe you're not leaving the job. Maybe you're simply switching up positions. You're going to a higher, position. I feel like in any case, the pay will be better. I feel like the conditions will be better. And I feel like that's going to help you out a lot within your life, within, yourself, and within everything that you have to do, sweetie. So will you have a better circumstance, financially speaking, coming towards you? Absolutely. It's going to be coming on forward. I'm going to say, like I said, this summer after summer. Other than that, it seems to be a little bit difficult to leave whatever it is that you're leaving behind over here. But I feel like it's just really a question of balancing things out. I feel like you'll be happy. I feel like you'll be okay. And I feel like things are going to make sense, right? Oh, there you go, sweetie. Nice to see you. Is this making any sense to you, my love? I feel like there's a change. There's a change within your job. There's a modification that's going to be happening over here, right? I know, me neither, Watson. You gotta love it. I know. Other than that, there's new projects that are coming towards you that are going to inspire you so very much, so very much. And I know that at that moment in time when you're going to start that project, you're not necessarily going to see, the actual movement forward. You're not actually going to see the long-term vision of it. But this is going to be something that is going to last you a very long time. It's a long-term vision. It's a long-term project altogether. And I feel that you are excited towards it. I feel like you're happy about it. I feel like this is a really, really good move. And I feel like this is actually onto your path. You are meant to do this. You're meant to move on forward with it. Okay, perfect, Adelina. So there's no doubt there is a change into your position, into your job that you're going to be moving from. It is stronger. It is better. It's bringing more money your way. It's going to be a little bit scary at first, but it's going to bring so much towards you. It's going to bring new adventure, new challenges, more stability, and more money. Like, there's nothing bad about about any of it. Nothing. The only thing that I can see is that you're going to be feeling maybe a little bit insecure about it, but that is completely normal. Everybody's afraid when you change jobs, when you make something that is completely different. And that's absolutely, normal. But you are definitely onto the right path, my love. So finances will become better. Changes are coming your way. You are definitely going to be feeling more inspired also, sweetie. Yes, yes, and yes. And I'm also going to give you an angel message. And if there is absolutely anything else that you are looking for that I did not answer, that you're wondering about in any kind of shape, form, or way, please do let me know, and I shall answer you as soon as I see it. All right? So, alrighty, here we go. An angel message, my love. Just 1 second. All right. Des silencieuses ma cocotte. All right. Here we go. A message for you, my love, is the following. You are being guided to move through this transformation with grace. Trust your angels are surrounding you with love and light during this time. And remember that you are supported every single step of the way as you are navigating these challenges. It is all for good. It is all for good. It is all for good, sweetie. It is for good money-wise, career-wise, and stability. It's all good, sweetie. And it's happening, like I said, from here, my beautiful Adelina, till the end of summer. Somewhere into the in-between of all of that. It's good all along the way, sweetie. Let's go and do a general reading for Banks into the meanwhile. It's nice to see you. If you have any other questions, my beautiful angel, Adelina, please do let me know. I'm going to go and answer Banks, and I shall be with you in just one moment if you have another question. All right? And I'm just going to go and let our beautiful Julie know that she's going to be on up next. Here you go. All right. So, Banks, my love, what's up with you? It is nice to see you, sweetie. So, what do we have into the energies? What do we have into the messages present right now? Let's go and see. So, Julie is next, Angie and Mimi. Julie, Angie, Mimi, followed out by Juanson. So, 7 of Cups coming on through. Also getting our Temperance, our 7 of Wands, followed by our Moon. What I'm going to say is I feel like there's an opportunity for you, my dear Banks. That's onto the horizon. I feel like this could be related to career, to finances, a lot of different, I'm going to say, practical aspects of your life. I feel like this is about how you're about to embark onto a fresh start that's going to hold the potential for stability and growth altogether. I'm also going to say that with the cards that I have at this moment, I feel as though emotionally speaking, I feel like there is harmony within the relationships that you're into. I feel like your personal life is moving towards a state there where there is more contentment, where there is more peace. I feel like you're into a place where you could be experiencing, or you're going to be about to actually experience something that's a little bit more deeper into like an emotional satisfaction, if you will. Also, I will say, it is a time for you though, my love. Not everything is roses and perfect, although it's not bad. I'm going to say it is a time for you to rest. It is a little bit of a time for you to reflect. I feel as though you're into a place where you need to step back a little bit. You need to recharge emotionally, mentally, and physically. I feel like this is a time for you to honor your need for rest and healing, especially because you've been feeling really, really quite drained. Or I feel like you've been feeling quite drained for a certain amount of time. So what I will say is you're onto the brink of something that is positive, something that is changing, something that's going to be modifying for you. And it's important for you to take care of yourself. And it's also important for you to actually restore your energy. So this balance of new beginnings and emotional fulfillments are going to be what is absolutely important and key for you at this moment, my love. Oh, Adelina, let me go see, sweetie. I don't feel like your sun is going anywhere, my love. I don't. Hi, Julie, sweetie. Yeah, whenever we're here at 9, it's always kind of busy. It's interesting, ain't it? Yeah, nobody wants the 9 p.m. lives. I don't know why. My beautiful love, you're still going to be with your son, Adelina. You're still going to be with your son, okay? You're good, my love. Banks, sweetie. Is there anything that you're looking forward towards that I did not answer? Is there anything that you're wondering that I did not answer? Let me know. I'm going to go and see Julie into the meanwhile. And if there's anything else that you're wondering about, I've got you. I'm here. And it was lovely to see you again, sweetie. But like I said, I'm going to go and answer Julie. And if you have any other questions, I am here and I shall answer you. Have no fears. Julie, sweetie, here we go. Yeah, he did. He did go. It went well. He did go. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, he went all right. Yes, he did. He did. He did. So, did he actually have the session and how did it go? Okay. Whoop. Just 1 second. I'm actually going to have to say that I feel as though the therapy session went really, really quite well. I'm seeing that there was a lot of distress. So there was a lot of stress that was going on. I feel like he had a lot of overwhelming kind of feelings, if you will. I still feel like he is battling those inner demons and those inner conflicts as much as he possibly can. But I'm definitely going to say towards you that he is working towards it, that he is doing exactly what we said. We looked at it and we said what? We said that he was going to be looking and facing the problems and the issues, and he was going to try to do better, right? This is exactly what he's going to be doing. So he's looking to do better. He's looking to be stronger. He's looking to continue to face, if you will, those issues that he has within him, in order to make things okay, in order to make things better, and in order to move on forward. He knows that at this moment, the actions that he is doing and what he is proving at this moment is not necessarily a forward action, but it is more a stagnant action, which stagnant action is two contraries, aren't they? It is more of a stagnant kind of a feeling than an actual action. And he wants to actually be able to propel those actions and make those movements. So I feel as though the session was actually a lot within battle your fears, identify them, tell me how you're feeling about them, tell me how you would like to change things, tell me how you think the people around you would be thinking about it, like you. So this is what he was actually facing during this session. I feel like it was something that was very, very strong. I feel as though it was very potent, but I feel like it gave really good results. So altogether, I'm going to say it's definitely good. What is this about the slippers? You saw two pairs of slippers. Oh, okay, in the dog video he posted. Okay, that's not the dog who had the okay, I got it. Yeah. Let me go and see where you're at over here. Hi, T-Rex. You're back, sweetie. Nice to see ya. You're going to be after Angie. Okay, I'll be with you shortly. He does. He does know that you're waiting for him. What is he overwhelmed? He's not overwhelmed by anything that you have done, Julie. He's overwhelmed by his own feelings. He's overwhelmed by his own fears, by his own hurt, if you will. He's overwhelmed by the way that he actually moves on forward within his thoughts and his ideas and his adjustments and everything as such. That's what is overwhelming for him. You're not overwhelming. His emotions of fear are overwhelming. That's a different thing. Yeah. Oh, Banks, you've gone through a break. You say your girl's mom didn't want you to talk to her because of your... Aw, Banks, I'm sorry, sweetie. But, Banks, I have to say, when you say your girl's mom didn't want you to talk to her because of your religion, that's not okay, Banks. All right? Try to get your rights respected. The religion changes nothing upon the love. Love is love. Love is pure. Love has no religion. Love doesn't see that. All right? Love is what it is. Love is about respect. Love is about being there. Love is about caring. Love is about spending time. It's not about religion. You have a right to speak to her no matter what your religion is. As long as you don't impose your religion upon, then that's a different thing. But to be there, to care, to love, and to be present, that's into your rights, sweetie. You need to work onto that if you can, all right? That's okay, T-Rex. I've got you for a timestamp, sweetie. Don't worry about it. Julie, he does know that yes, he does. Yes, at least he does get to work onto them. The fact that he actually gets to work onto them is really, really actually important, sweetie pie. It is, if you will, whenever he goes to those sessions, it is his moment, it is his space where he feels like he is there at the Swimmable, where he feels as though he can actually go and confront those emotions, whatever makes him afraid. And he feels sometimes that throughout the days or throughout the weeks, he doesn't always have that occasion because it's not a dedicated moment. This is one dedicated moment that is about him. He gets to think. He gets to figure things out. He gets to move on. Like, you see what I mean? This is about him figuring things out onto his own level into a dedicated time. And that is really important. Your sweetie pie, Juanson. Juanson needs Yeti Swebbly. Is what I got in return. That's like a thank you. All right, so here we go, and let's go and see. Has anybody closed up the lives so far, by the way? You guys can close up the lives, my sweeties, if you want, for the donations. Let me go and see. Not really, but I love you, Elaine. So yeah, but you're going to have to wait until after T-Rex. If you're willing to wait, like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, I'll say yes, Elaine. Are you willing to wait, my love? If yes, it's good. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right. Sam Mead, please don't spam, sweetie. Please don't spam. Don't post your questions, sweetie, until asked, okay? And thank you, my dear love, and thank you, my beautiful Lilith, for using your sword. So that being said, here we go. Thank you for posting, my dear Watson. What I shall say is going to be the following for your question, my love. The actual slippers into the video, I understand that kind of seems a little bit scary, but it's not really. I don't really feel like there was anything that is happening into that. What I'm going to say towards you is this. Be very careful, all right? Because slippers are slippers. Into a household, we have slippers, that are for me. I've got slippers that are my kids. I've got slippers for guests who come into my house. Slippers are slippers, and we have many slippers, but the fact that we have many slippers doesn't mean that they are the slippers of the person who is next to me that I share my life with. They're just many slippers for different type of people who are going to be coming to my house, so they feel nice and cozy and comfortable and everything as such. So do I actually see that anything is happening within the second pair of slippers? Does it mean that they're together or that there's somebody else that is there or anything as such? Absolutely not. This goes into the lesson category of be careful not to overthink. Be careful not to overanalyze, because when we see one thing, we often tend to overanalyze things simply because we are afraid. We see things where there's nothing. So we do need to be very, very careful about that. And that is something that he has to work on. But you have to work on too. So I'm going to say forget about it. When you watch a video, watch a video. It's a video about a dog. Watch the video about the dog. Don't worry about the slippers or the pasta or the dishes or anything else. Even if you saw, let's say, 2 dishes onto a table, it would not mean that they're necessarily, man and woman and they're together. It could be a friend. It could be, you see where I'm getting at? Do not overanalyze, because when we start overanalyzing, we end up getting ourselves into a rabbit hole. We don't know how to get out of it. And often it's all fake. It's our fears that are fueling it, if you will. Yeah, des pichous. Exactly, sweetie. I know, des pichous. You got them. They're comfortable. Oh, it's all good, beautiful Lilith. They were a little bit annoying anyways, so don't worry about it. It's all good. I didn't realize, and honestly, I don't really care. It's all good, Lilith. Oh my God. And let's go over here. So he's been reflective. He has been, and he has been thinking about a lot. Should we do something to kick him? Yeah, let's use like some really big construction boots and kick him in the bonbon. But I'm actually going to say give him more space. I want to kick him in the bonbon because, we're Aries, me and you, right? We have 1 day difference. But I'm basically going to say we need to let things go with the flow. We really do. I feel as though if he was into the right space and he had all his answers, he had all his fears that were battled, I would say absolutely. He's just being lazy and procrastinating. But at this moment, I don't necessarily feel as though he's being lazy and procrastinating. I feel like he's working onto himself. And since he is working onto himself, I feel like it is actually important to move on forward with it and to understand different kind of things. So there's really no doubt about it. I'm going to say towards you, this is really just a question of he needs more time to work upon himself to be able to move on forward and have things happen. That's it, and that's all. So I'm going to say, let's just, kind of leave things the way that they are for the moment. What's important is that he's working onto himself. He's finding his answers. That's all we really care for. Once he works onto himself and he finds his answers, we'll be able to move on forward towards bigger, better things, and we'll be able to kick him in the bonbon. But it's not time to kick at this moment. We still need a little bit more time. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. But that's exactly what we've been doing, my beautiful Julie. You've been doing it yourself. Yeah, you've been doing it yourself, sweetie. You've been helping him an awful lot. You've been helping him within his answers and everything this such. So, yeah. You let me know if you need me, okay? I've got you, sweetie. Let's go see our dear Angie. How are you doing, my love, by the way? How are you doing? Your first question. What's up with your boss, sweetie? Oh, no. Okay. I'm just reading, okay? Just 1 second. T-Rex, you're next, my love. Okay. I do have to say, it did cut off though, my love. Okay, so Angie, sweetie, when you wrote, he treats my coworker It stops at Ria. So I'm going to say it's really, and it's probably really bad. I don't know. But it stops there. So if there's anything that I need to know after he treats your coworker, I need you to write to it either in my email or into the chat because it cut off into PayPal, my love. Yeah. So let me know about that, okay? T-Rex and Mimi are going to be on up next. Let's do this. Ça va, Choupette?
Oui.
Ok.
Pourquoi on rentre de l'école demain?
Oh, je te l'explique après, ok? Ça va être demain après-midi sûrement, là, parce qu'il va falloir que je fasse quelque chose avec Mathias.
C'est quoi?
Je vais te l'expliquer tantôt, ok? Ça risque de prendre un certain temps, fait que... Puis t'as pas d'autobus demain soir, fait que je vais m'assurer d'être là. Alright.
Mais est-ce que je vais revenir le midi?
Oh oui, Annelle, mais là c'est pas le temps, ma belle.
Je vais revenir le midi.
Annelle... Oui, c'est pas le temps.
Je veux juste savoir.
Ok? On en parle tantôt.
Je veux juste savoir si je vais revenir le midi.
Oui, tu reviens le midi.
Ok, ben je vais pas apporter mon sac.
Hein?
J'apporte pas mon sac d'école, ça veut dire.
Mais t'apportes ton sac d'école le midi, je pense. Ben, je vais aller à l'hôpital avec Mathias.
Je sais pas quoi faire. Hein?
Ok, on s'en parle tantôt, c'est pas important. Alrighty, so what are we going to do with this situation? Let me go and see. Yeah, that's it. I don't see the other questions. He wants your coworkers. Yeah, you should, Hanson. Actually, I'm really not hiding anything. You can definitely listen. He was a good boss at times, but since he moved, something has just kind of changed within him, right? Okay. Alrighty. So here we go. Let's go and figure out. We're going to start with the first question. My computer is a little bit frozen. Just 1 second. Why? I don't even know, but here we go. Does she have any good intentions? So the first question. She doesn't really have, I'm not going to say she has bad intentions, but I'm not going to say she has good intentions, okay? I'm going to say beware. I feel as though into your first question, when you say your boss has been hesitant to actually give you, another executive to actually support, I feel as though your boss will do so if they feel like it is absolutely necessary. But if they don't feel like it's necessary, then they're not going to do it. I feel like until the moment where they feel like this is what we need to do right here, right now, then they will not do it. They will continue to procrastinate over and over and over again until they feel like they have no choice and that's it and that's all. I feel as though there's a mix of emotions that are kind of coming on through. I feel like we don't 100%. I feel as though we do not 100% trust you into that kind of a way, which is interesting, which is why we seem to be a little bit procrastinating. So does she have good intentions for you? I'm not going to say she has any bad intentions. She definitely doesn't have any good intentions. And if anything would ever go wrong in any kind of a way within your relationship with her, then you would definitely be discarded onto the side. It would not take a lot for her to just kind of swoosh you onto the side. Honestly, she's not your number one fan, but she doesn't dislike you neither. It is what it is. You do what you've got to do. She does what she's got to do. But I don't necessarily feel like she's going to push you on forward towards anything. T'as un chargeur, ma belle? Raphaël, il y en a un sur le divan. Ben, il va le prendre. Il fait tes dodo, ma belle. Il est sur le divan. Oui, il fait des dodo. Je suis sortie tantôt chercher la dodo. Il faisait des dodo. And you say you also asked to be travel. That's it, right? Let me go see what you're saying over here. Okay, I've got your other questions. It is all good. C'est bon, ma chouette? Super. Now, the big boss sent an email. Is it good for you to offer your help? Yes, it's absolutely good. Are they going to accept it? I don't feel like they will at this moment. But is it good to have offered? Absolutely. It's always good to offer. It's always good to put everything on out there. But I do not feel as though they're necessarily going to be taking your ta candidature is what I want to say. I feel as though they have some fears. Ils ont les peurs en lien avec avec la sécurité, avec l'instabilité. It's like if they're a little bit afraid that you might be there and then not quite there. And I feel like that kind of scares them. And I feel like that's actually what's holding you on back into this position over here, into your second question. The fact that things have been a little bit maybe of a rocky road where you're kind of there and then you're not really all that there. And, you know, your health situation and the way that you have been moving on forward into the last few years has been kind of modified, has changed. And I just feel as though they're looking for great stability. And I know you're fantastic at your job. That's not the problem. That's not where the doubt is. They're looking for stability. That's their main one thing, security and stability. But they do not necessarily believe that you are always going to bring in the stability. The security, yes. Stability, not always. And that's where the card is. That's where the major problem is. No, it's not very funny. It's not. Oh, Angie, I know you're good, sweetie. I know you're perfect. I know that you are dedicated. I know that you do a lot of really, really good things. And I know that you are talented, dedicated, and you're perfect into your job altogether. Absolutely, my love. I just feel as though at this moment they need more time with you there to show the stability. That's where my major issue is. They're afraid that you might not feel all that well, or you might get sick, or something will happen and you will no longer be available to do the position that you have been attributed. That's where the downfall is. And the change into the old boss. So we've changed. And we don't quite understand why we've changed. Hold on. tu souhaites. All right, so here we go. What's happening with the boss? I feel as though altogether, I feel like this person is abusing of their power a little bit. I feel like they're stubborn. I feel like they're a little bit higher up than they feel. I basically feel like they're taking the position that they have and they are feeling better. They are feeling superior. They're feeling like they can do something good, that they can do something stronger. And I feel as though they, a little bit like we would say, you know, on a la tête enflée. This is what I'm seeing. This person believes that they have much more power than they actually do hold. And I believe that that is actually what is kind of pushing them to do things or say different kind of things altogether. So we're into a place where, how can I put this? We're into a place where I feel like we don't necessarily want to mingle into the same kind of a way. It's not that we have anything against you. It's not that we have anything against you. This person doesn't have anything against you in any kind of a way. I just feel as though they are feeling like they are higher on up and they're feeling like they don't have to mingle and they are feeling like they're superior. And that is the way that they're actually showing how they are, which I know is not a good way, but it's what they're doing. It's not that you've done anything. I don't want you to think that you've done anything in any kind of way and this is what happened. I know, right, T-Rex? You're such a sweetie pie. And she said the same, right? I know, my love. He's not doing well under pressure at this moment, but that's ultimately his own problem. If at some point in time he crashes on down because things are not going to the right way, because he's not being good with other people, because he's having different type of failures all over the place, that is entirely up to him, not up to you. You need to let him do what he needs to do. And if he is not able to be respectful or responsible in any kind of a way, then you must not contact him unless you have to. Do what you've got to do. Let him be into his own little personal bubble, and whatever happens will happen. But that being said, he needs to work upon himself, and the only way that he's going to be able to work upon himself is actually if he ends up kind of falling on down a couple positions. And I feel like within the following 8 months, he'll lose a position. So that person is no longer going to be into the same position. They're actually going to go a little bit lower from here to the end of the year, no doubt about it. All right, my beautiful Julie, I'll be with you right after T-Rex. Okay, sweetie? I know, sweetie. That's why I'm saying this person is not good. This person will do absolutely everything that you possibly can in order to make something move on forward. That is what they will do. So that's all we can do towards it also. You need to just kind of let them be the way that they are. And he won an award also. That is horrible, honestly. Oh, I know. I'm going to go and see. I'm going to go and see my love. Yeah, I see that you put that there. Let me just go and find it. Your dad sent you a letter saying he forgives you for what you're doing to him and his family. And he started that you must have a little bit of love because, yeah, well, poop on him. Yeah. Honestly, my beautiful Angie, I say poop on him. What the hell? Honestly. You stopped communicating with him because he was toxic, because he was not good with you. You stopped communicating with him because of the way that he has been and because of everything. Why should he come and say, I forgive you, like you are the one who is creating problems and doing something bad? Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that is horrible. What a narcissistic kind of a way of doing things. I forgive you when he is the one who was at fault to begin with. Sweet Lord, you're better to rip that up and to burn it. Let it go within the wind, my sweet love. That is bad. And from being ill last year. Yeah. Honestly, my love, whenever you actually go and see your mom, I don't actually see any problems happening with him. I feel like you're going to be doing what it is that you need to do. I'm seeing a recovery. I'm seeing some regeneration altogether. I'm going to say it's not a problem. Whatever seems to be actually blocking you in some kind of way seems to be a little bit unblocked. So do what you've got to do. Move on forward into the way that you want to move on forward. Is anything going to be happening in any kind of way when you go and visit your mom? No. So I'm definitely going to say you're going to be able to go visit your mom. You're not going to have any problems with your dad in any kind of a way. And thank God. Yeah. I know, right, T-Rex? Seriously. You said your boyfriend said that he never saw a person as me. Exactly. And will you have problems with him? You're not going to have problems with him next summer. And you want to visit your mom and they are divorced and remarried. Yeah, you're not going to have any problems in any kind of a way, sweetie. Yeah. No problems, my beautiful love. You are definitely going to be able to go and visit your mom. You're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Everything is going to be just okay. But honestly, sweetie, oh God. What I really need you to do is to remove that from your mind. I need you to remove that because that is so toxic what he has sent out towards you. He is putting all that crap upon you, like you're the one who is responsible. This is your fault. And, oh, I forgive you? Oh, no way. No way. This is not about him forgiving you. It's about you. If you ever at some point in time want to end up, forgiving him. This doesn't go the other way around. I don't care what it is. You throw it away. You burn it away. Get rid of it. And if you receive another one, Angie, throw it in the dumpster. Don't even open it. Don't. Your boyfriend is an angel. Your boyfriend loves you. Your boyfriend cares for you. Your boyfriend's there for you. He's always there for you. He goes to see your family with you. He takes care of you. He loves you. He respects you. My dear God. No way. Ça va, spät? Okay. You need to bonk Angie's dad, but he's not here. You can't bonk him with a hammer. I know you don't want to open it to you. Next time, just throw it into the trash or write, refuse, send back or something of the such. Don't take that crap. That is emotional manipulation and you don't need that. You don't need it. Forget about it. You do have un bon gars, ma belle. Oui, tu as un très bon gars et il a une très bonne fille. Alors, restez ensemble, aimez-vous, occupez-vous de vous-même et oubliez le papa. Il est toxique, il est pas bon, il manipule et c'est horrible. Reste loin de ses énergies. sont pas bonnes. Let me go and give you an angel message. Horrible is what they are. Now, 1111, your guardian angels are nearby. Take this opportunity to manifest your highest dreams. The portal to the abundance is now opening towards you, sweetie. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks, my beautiful Angie. I don't care. I have learned within time, right? Peu importe qui croit qu'est-ce qui est bon ou qu'est-ce qui est pas bon. Si ton frère et ta sœur veulent croire ton père parce qu'il est assez manipulateur, parce que eux peut-être ils veulent quelque chose de lui, ça leur regarde, mais absolument pas toi. Toi, tu vis ta vie. Tu vis ce que tu as besoin de vivre et tu éloignes ce que tu ne veux pas dans ta vie. Et tu n'as décisément, tu n'as pas besoin de personne qui va te manipuler, qui va être toxique et qui va te rabaisser et surtout en te disant je te pardonne. Oh my dear God. Sweet Lord. Into the trash, sweetie pie. You don't need that. Love you, beautiful. Reste très très loin, reste très très forte et fais attention avec les gens au travail aussi, honnêtement. Il y en a qui sont bons, il y en a qui sont un peu moins bons, il y en a qui essayent de manipuler, il y en a qui se sentent beaucoup plus forts, qui sont vraiment, il y en a que la puissance leur est montée à la tête un peu trop haut, alors fais vraiment, vraiment, vraiment attention. N'oublie pas que tu es bonne, n'oublie pas tes compétences. N'oublie pas qu'un jour, toi aussi, tu vas être plus haut, tu vas être plus loin. Et ces gens-là ne seront plus là parce qu'ils ne font pas ce qu'ils doivent faire. Parce que eux, ils sont négatifs. Alors, n'oublie pas ce que tu es et continue dans ton bon chemin avec ton bon gars. Amène ton marteau, absolument ma belle. Hi, sweetie.
Pourquoi vous parlez en français?
Je parle à Angie, elle est à Montréal. She's French. Comment ça va, mon enfant? Je te souhaite une excellente soirée, ma belle Angie. Vraiment contente de t'avoir eu, ma belle. Puis, on se revoit bientôt. Si tu as besoin de me parler, tu me rejoins, courriel. Je suis tout le temps là pour toi. Je te souhaite une bonne nuit. Reste en forme, reste en santé et reste avec ton bon chum. Qu'est-ce que tu fais là, toi?
J'avais une joke à dire.
Ah oui, vas-y donc. I'm sorry, T-Rex.
Bref.
Ouais. Let me go see T-Rex followed out by MZ. And T-Rex wants a timestamp. C'est quoi ta joke, mon beau?
Je te dis en fait, on se voit.
Ok, c'est bon. Je vais venir te voir, ok?
Ok, à tantôt.
À tantôt. Je t'aime. Merci, Angie. C'est pas grave, Mathias. T-Rex, my sweetie. A general, mainly financial. You would like to know if you're going to be able to get a house by the end of the year. We're in 2025. No, 2026 in October 2026. Yeah, we do. We do, my beautiful Juanza, but you don't have to add. She'll be up right next. End of 2026. My dear T-Rex, not right away. End of 2026 is what I'm actually seeing happening for you. Until then, I just still kind of feel like things, it's not the right time, not the right moment, different type of opportunities, just not falling into the right cards at the right place. I know, Juanson, it's always too late. It's always too late, always. So, yeah, T-Rex, there's going to be different type of, I'm going to say, obstacles that are going to be coming into your way. They're going to make it a little bit more difficult for the moment being. I'm not saying it's not possible. It could be possible, and please do defy me. Please do. Make it happen. Make me happy. Make it happen. Anything can change. But from what I can see over here, it's not going to be happening this year. I still kind of feel like you need like 1 year. It could be a question of finances. It could be a question of, interest rates or the right house that you're wanting to find. But it doesn't really seem to be aligning until like September or October of next year. So I'm going to say basically pretty much a year for you to kind of align things and make things happen. But before that, not really. I'm going to say no. But I will go and see what's happening with your finances. Alrighty. Finances. What do we have? Into the finances. All right. Financially speaking, you seem to be a little bit stuck into something, right? Yeah. There's a little something that is keeping you stuck. So I'm basically going to say over here that I feel as though we do have a little bit of whatever is happening. By the way, I have to say, there is a question of finances, but basically you actually purchasing the house that you would like to purchase is mainly your fault. It's happening later. I know. But you know what? It's not always a bad thing. I mean, maybe you're not finding the right house at the right price. Maybe it's not into the right city. Maybe it's not onto 2 levels and you want a 1 level, or you want a split level, or you want a yard, or you want this. You know, we have different criteria. It is not an easy thing to actually go out and purchase a home. So, sweetie, there is absolutely no doubt about it. What I will say for you is that whatever is stopping you is a little bit your fault. There you go. Other than that, financially speaking, I actually need you to take more risks. I want you to take risk, but calculated risks. So if you put money into, if you invest money, don't invest money a little bit like the casino. You go, you play money, very high risk, you lose, you got nothing. But maybe if you're able to invest into places that have secure payments and secure placements where you end up with, I'm going to say, higher rates that are going to be returning towards you. Look at those different type of ways where you can go and generate an extra income into that kind of a way. And that could be really, really interesting for you. Okay. So I'm definitely going to say to look at that, jump on into different type of possibilities that could be coming towards you. I want you to be careful at the very same time. Don't let any barriers come into your way. It's almost like if you could be liking this house over here, but you're thinking to yourself, I don't know. It's almost like if you're a little bit kind of procrastinating on different things. So open up your horizons. Let those barriers down. Go search. If you find, you find. If you don't, that's okay. It could go to later on. It's simply going to help you to actually go and maintain the finances that you're looking for. That being said, financially speaking, I don't see downfalls. I don't really see upfalls, but I don't see down. Can you see an upfall? I don't think so. I don't see anything going up. I see things being stagnant. All right. So what you've got is what you've got. Try to do the best that you possibly can with it. Maybe within different type of investments. Other than that, I feel like the house is more going to be into the fall of next year. And all is good, sweetie. You don't seem to be, nothing is happening within your job. You might have a raise, not either in November coming on through or April of next year, a raise. I've got you, Julie. Let's go see. Let's go see our beautiful Julie at this moment. And my dear T-Rex, you let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Okay, love? All right. Hold on, my beautiful Julie. I'm just going to go and basically log myself back in. Okay, here we go. Okay. So, okay. Let's go see. T'as-tu apporté ton recette en bas, bébé? Fait que mes cannelloni étaient meilleurs que ça, papa. Avec le verre, dis donc. All right, beautiful. Are we going to open up about the struggles and things that you have that he has to overcome to our relationship, and we have a chance to actually struggle or to talk about those struggles. I will say yes within the right time, within the right moment. When are you going to reunite? You're probably not going to like my answer, but I'm going to give it to you because it's what I'm seeing at this moment. You know, my beautiful Julie, that things can change. It could happen at a quicker moment. It could happen at a later moment. There's all different kind of things that could happen. From what I can actually see at this moment, I'm going to say you're going to be able to reunite. You're going to be able to talk about all this within the following 3 months, which would bring you, well, February, March, April. So I would say end of April, he seems to be pretty much into the right place within his transformation to figure things out and to actually move on forward to discuss all of this about it. So I will say yes, we are looking forward to actually opening on up towards it. We are opening to actually going to get the beautiful happiness and the good movements and everything of the such that is going along with it. But we're still not quite ready for it. So I'm going to say yes, within the following 3 months, you should be able to go open on up, talk about it, get the answers that you're seeking for, so you guys can finally move on together into committed relationships. So hopefully this will happen at a sooner period. And if it doesn't, hopefully we'll be able to kind of kick them into the bonbon so it happens at a sooner period. What's important at this moment is that we follow the flow, that we follow how he is feeling, that we follow the energies, that we follow your energy at the same time. But we can definitely, even if we're into a little bit of this hermit zone, we can definitely take his energy and yours and fusion them together so we can have some forward movement that's a little bit kind of quicker moving on forward. Yes. I'm not saying you're not going to see each other or talk to each other until then. That I don't see that you're not going to be talking or seeing each other. I'm saying you guys being together, talking about the struggles, talking about the relationship is going to take approximately 3 months. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to be talking. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be seeing each other. It means that if for you guys to tackle the issues that you have, it's going to take that amount of time. Clarity will become yours and you will be giving that clarity. So will you be able to talk within the following 3 months? Absolutely. So you will be talking, but you're not necessarily going to be seeing each other talking about the relationships and the movements forward altogether. Let me go see if he will be focused. Let me go and see if he will be focused. Mimi is up next, by the way. So Mimi and Hudson. He will definitely be focused onto you all along the way, sweetie pie. So I do not see him not being loyal or moving on forward with anybody else. So I'm going to say and you know how it is, my beautiful Julie. Things change really, really quickly. It is not because what I'm seeing at this moment is exactly the way that things are going to be going on down. You guys could be seeing each other next month. What is important is that you continue to feed. What is important is that you continue to feed the good energy towards him, that you continue within your want, within your desire, within your love, and within your connection. And he will continue to do the same. As long as he continues to work onto his path and you work on yours, there is only one way through. It is about combining your love together and your understanding and the conversations. So I'm going to say it could definitely happen before, but I'm going to be conservative and I'm going to say within the following 3 months. What's important is that he's not seeing anybody else. He's not with anybody else. He's not cheating. So he is being loyal and you're being loyal. You're really just working onto this relationship along the way. It doesn't take away from the fact that you guys could be talking or streaming or texting. It's just to get down to the root of what is actually happening is probably going to take that amount of time. Yes. Hopefully, because you guys have been through like an amazing struggle, up and down, up and down. Like, you guys have been through an amazing roller coaster altogether. Let me go and see just 1 second. Let me just go and see Mimi into the meanwhile. Ah, t'es souhaite. D'après moi, elle, t'as une grippe, hein, qui s'en vient, ma cocotte? Il y a beaucoup d'achum, il y a beaucoup de... Pauvre petite chouette. C'est pas drôle. C'est plate. It will be. Tomorrow could be a different story, but today it will. I'll keep you updated, Julie. Yeah, you're a sweetie pie, my love. Let me know if you need me a little bit later on, okay? You let me know. Just 1 second. And here we go. Oh God, Bon. C'est horrible. Okay, do I have a timestamp for Mimi? Why is everything like... Okay, there you go. I don't know. It's like everything is kind of freezing up on me. Okay, well... Okay, here we go. Mimi is going to be out 2:48. What's going on, Mimi? You've had a chaotic day, haven't you? Also. Oh, sweet Lord. I know. Thank you, Julie, sweetie. Fingers crossed for you and your sweetie pie too, my love. All right. So, you heard that he was saying about this girl. They get together before his feelings. Okay, let me go and see, my love. That is horrific, honestly. All right. I know, seriously, I know, right, Watson? I don't know. I think she's getting a cold. I'm gonna say, may she give it to Evil D this weekend. But there's like evil colds going around because my mom has got a cold. Like there's a few people who have colds around. That's a nasty period. All right, Mimi. I am sorry, my love. This just sucks altogether. Like really. I understand how you're feeling. You're feeling angry. You're feeling confused. You're feeling like, what the heck, right? The whole situation just sounds like it is so frustrating. You're wondering, what is going on between Mr. Harry? What's going on with this other lady? Where is this story coming from? I'm actually going to have to say, I feel like there's a lot of rumors, but I feel like they're rumors for the moment. There's a lot of rumors that are going around, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that is the truth. It doesn't mean that that is what it is. Now, hold on. So I'm going to say to actually be really, really quite careful with everything that is happening at this moment. We know and we've known for the longest of time that he's kind of playing around with a lot of things, right? That we know. Because that's really just honestly the way that he does things. So, all right. Did they have something at some point in time? I will say yes, probably. No doubt about it. Does it necessarily mean that they have something that is meaningful at this moment? No, not really. I feel as though we're into a place at this moment where there's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of suspicion, and I know that you're upset in a million different kind of ways. But are they together? I'm going to say no. The rumors, I'm going to say they are rumors. I do not believe that Mr. Harry is into a relationship with this person in any kind of a way, but I do not believe that Mr. Harry is into a committed relationship with this person. May he kind of flirt around and play around? I'll say yes. At the same time, by playing around and flirting around, which is what he always pretty much does, it is who he is. It is what he does. He has 3 or 4 of them around that he kind of plays around with their emotions. Now, that still doesn't take away how he feels towards you. He feels a certain way towards these ladies, which is more flirtatious, more kind of fun. But when he is with you, he feels more loving and caring and sweet and profound and everything as such. So it's like a different thing altogether. So I'm going to say 3 to 4 altogether. Okay. Is it real? Are they together? No. Have they been together into the past? I will say yes, a long time ago. But I don't believe that they were together into a 100% sexual kind of a way. So I believe that they kind of fool around, but not into the 100%, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they are really, really good friends, but they did definitely play around. And that's why you say he is confused, because he goes around. That's it. He chit-chats all the time. So he plays around with different people's different feelings all the time. Are they still in touch? Yes, they are. Are they together? No. His bakery business with her? Absolutely not. I know that you're disappointed in him, sweetie. I know that you are, but I feel like he disappoints you all the time. I feel like you're really more disappointed because you, even though we talk about it, and even though we talk about the fact that he does chit chat with other ladies and everything of such, sometimes it doesn't come to an actual realization until we actually see it. And that's what I'm actually seeing at this moment. He's always been doing it, but I feel like things are just kind of changing because of the way that he is at this moment, because of the way that he is moving on forward. He's just kind of showing it into a different kind of way, or you just kind of caught a little bit of a glimpse of something that maybe you were not necessarily supposed to have a glimpse of. Is it serious? No. Are they just kind of fooling around a little bit? Yes. Does it change anything towards the love that he has towards you? No. Does it still make him, playful and chit-chatting and everything of the such? Yes, but he doesn't really have any plans on stopping that. So he's still stuck into his very confused and confusion kind of a world. You're going to control yourself and stay angry? You can do that too, sweetie. Honestly, my love, you can. It's probably better if you actually reach on out towards him and let him know, hey, I heard this. It kind of hurts me. It kind of bothers me. So on, so on, so on. Communication is a lovely thing. Now, to communicate would mean two people talking together, right? But two people actually talking and listening, one after the other. That is something absolutely difficult for all humans onto this earth. We think we talk, but we don't necessarily listen. We don't want to hear, or we don't listen, or we think about what we're going to be saying next, therefore not really listening again. We cut contacts way too quickly. So, sweetie, I'm going to say if there's anything that is truly bothering you that you actually want to talk to him about, talk to him about it, sweetie. It'll be better, okay? And let me give you some messages also, my love. Juanson, you are on up next. I am really sorry about everything. I don't really want to be in a relationship right now. My heart is definitely yearning for you. I am actually learning to open up my heart. And I need more time to heal and to love myself. I am sending you much love, sweetie pie. No, do we give him crap, Juanson? You guys will never believe it, but I actually talked with a D tonight for the first time in months. An actual conversation outside of my house. I will not talk about it into the live, what the subject is, because it is a sensitive subject that is not YouTube friendly, and so I shall not. But I will definitely let Juanson and Lilith know, and Carrie at some point in time. That being said, I actually did talk, and I really say talk because I'm the only one who talked. He rolled his eyes once or twice about what I was saying, because we don't always want to hear things, but it is what it is. 4 into the chat. Who's the fourth? Who's the fourth? Who is the fourth? Yeah. All right, hold on. He even actually texted me in panic and called while I was on my date with Bruno. It was annoying. Point being, now we're 5 into the chat. I don't know who the 5th one is. I don't know. I see you there. Let's go see my dear Juanson. Let's go forward with us. So Juanson, let's go over here and voila. Alrighty. Alright, so here we go. I had an exhausting day. Exhausting. Yes, between tumultuous things happening with psychologists and my kids, with Evil D, and receiving last minute, like really 5 minutes before school ends, notice that my kids' school bus was not in function today or tomorrow, last minute. God knows why. So you got to go pick them up. It's an issue. I was not into the right town, and they let me know 5 minutes before. It was a crazy day. I ran all day. Yes, I hope you guys had a less chaotic day. I know. So here we go. What do I have? So no, but no surprise. No, I did say she was going to take a full day off, and I don't lie. Nah, she truly wasn't there. When are we going to expect another cover, Juanson? Not that I want to push you in any kind of way, but when's your next one coming? Let me go see if she did have a good day. She actually did. She was missing you, though. She was thinking about you. She was thinking about your love. She was thinking about how she wants to receive your love, but she feels that things are going slowly. Mm-hmm. Tu m'as dit que tu as lu ton livre, hein, Nell?
Ouais.
T'as lu, ouais?
Mhm.
Okay. Raphaël a fait ses devoirs aussi?
Oui.
Il y a juste Mathias. Il n'a pas fait faire les devoirs à Mathias?
Pourquoi?
Je sais pas, il fait jamais faire les devoirs à Mathias. Je
Je sais pas, moi je peux.
T'étais où, B?
Parce qu'ils sont dans une chambre.
T'es dans une chambre?
On est tout le temps dans une chambre pour faire le devoir.
Ah bon. Mathias, il fait quoi vu qu'il fait pas ses devoirs?
Je sais pas, moi.
Non,
Je
ben.
suis pas dans la chambre.
Non, ben.
J'écoute la télé, après c'est à moi, après c'est à Raphaël.
So, here we go. Oops, hold on. Hopefully your date was at least a good day. Oh, I did. He almost arrived at the same time as David arrived, and he left like 2 minutes before David arrived tonight. So they almost had a collision between both of them, but they did not. It's just that he called when I was having dinner with Bruno, and he was annoying me. Eating canned chicken noodle soup and bagel, right? I know. All right, here you go. No, I've got crazier stuff for you guys, honestly. Yeah, hold on. This is as crazy as it gets. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. Here you go. And now, Juanson, you shall understand also the chaos. Yeah. All right, getting back to your reading now. So it is Carrie, absolutely, but he doesn't want to take fault for it. Yeah. Jag kan minuter ner. I know, Carrie. I know, sweetie. Anyways, I'll do what I have to do tomorrow and see how that goes. Yeah, you keep hearing. I know. I'll write you an email, my beautiful Liz, because I don't have you on my Facebook. I can't send you messages, but I'll send you. Yeah, I'll send you stuff. I'll send you an email when we're done. All right, so here we go. So how is Elizabeth doing today? I'm actually gonna have to say that Elizabeth is doing pretty darn good, sweetie. Yes, she does want some movement. Yes, she is looking for some movement, but at the very same time, you know what? There's no doubt about it. I'm going to say that she is still happy within this connection and the way that you guys are moving on forward. I feel like she's looking for more time actually spent together. Well, you'll be able to spend time together. But I'm going to say today, she did have a good day. She was thinking about you because, like I said, she wants movement. She's thinking about movement, but she doesn't know how to necessarily make movement. And at the same time, I feel like she doesn't want to make up like a bogus reason. I feel like when she wants to move on forward towards you, she wants it to be genuine. She wants it to be coming from the heart, from the depthness of her soul. I don't feel like she wants it to be some invented kind of a reason just to get close to you and to open a conversation. I feel like she wants to open on up with her feelings, and that's why onto her end, it's taking a little bit stronger to actually move on forward. Yeah. I know, right, Juanson? It's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. It's not good. It's not good at all. I know she is cute, right? I know. She's adorable. Here we go. So, I am getting over here the sun. She is wishing for clarity. She is wishing for movement. She is wanting to remove the barriers that she has because she is wanting to open on up. She is wanting to kind of pierce on through into those clouds that are kind of clouding her mind so she can go and figure out what you're thinking, what you're wanting, and how you truly want to move on forward with her. She will go back. She will go back, but I feel like at this moment she's trying to take care of her mom, and I feel like there's financial issues that are kind of stopping her at this moment. An angel message for you, sweetie. Alrighty. 2323. You are facing a period into your life that feels sometimes a little bit uncertain. Do not shy away from facing these difficult situations because they will build the mental toughness and fortitude that you need to overcome this even more. Oh, Carrie, she's good, sweetie, honestly. I don't know. It comes very sporadically. It's like a She's good. I swear. Oh my God. Let me know whenever you're ready for the book, and then we're going to go with the Hermit deck. Tout le monde est inquiet pour toi et t'as tout, ma belle. Nine of Wands. The answer is to wait and ask again later. You need to rest and you need to recuperate for now. Does that make sense? I don't know. It kind of sounds like they're saying go for a nap. I don't know. Yeah. I want a fresh start with you. I hope that you will wait for me. It makes sense? All right. I'm getting a big resounding yes. You are so very special to me. I am absolutely in love with you, but I'm also a jealous person. And our Ace of Cups. That being said, my lovelies, we shall call it a night. I shall say sweet dreams to all you beautiful souls, and we shall see each other tomorrow at 8 p.m. Not 9, but 8. We should be good. And thank you for coming on in a little bit later. Thank you for living through the chaos. Love you guys. Sending beautiful blessings. And Lilith, I'll send you a message in a second. You'll understand, sweetie. Good night, my beautiful loves.